My name's Steph. I am an online coaching client of Steph Pearce's Fit, Healthy and Confident program. So I've lost almost 8.5 kilos, which is awesome. I've lost like a crazy amount of centimeters, particularly around my waist and my hips, and it's just kind of blowing my mind a little bit that something that you can put in place over 12 weeks can really sort of make such an impact. And things like just pulling on an old pair of jeans that I just haven't worn in years and being like, oh, wow, they actually fit, and they fit really well. And even they're a little bit loose. And it's just, yeah, it's really, really cool to kind of get that confidence hit again, and it's not just about weight. Like emotionally how you feel and how much more confident I am. And, just not kind of aware of like the extra kind of weight that I was sort of carrying. And physically being able to do things easier. It is easier for me to do things, and even going for like walks and, running after my child when she bloody runs off. It's like, yeah, makes such a difference. It's really cool to kind of see that and feel it, feel it within myself. Like initially it was, I just want to lose some weight, and it's kind of just turned into so much more, which is so cool. Like it's just, yeah, just some really awesome like life skills that I've just sort of put into everyday life. And it's really, really awesome. So 12 weeks ago, I was kind of I guess I was just in a bit of a rut. So I have a 1.5-year-old, and I had recently started back at work, and I kind of had just gotten to a point where I was just sort of like mum life had taken over. So I was feeling really lethargic, not really feeling like, just wasn't really that comfortable within my own body. Not necessarily just my weight. Like I was uncomfortable with my weight and that I couldn't really sort of fit all my clothes and that kind of thing. But even just, playing with my daughter Blake and, trying to get up off the floor, and I just would notice that I just felt heavy and just not really, just not really comfortable with myself. Not really that sort of, I guess it kind of was taking a bit of a toll emotionally, just not feeling all that kind of happy with how things were. And I kind of thought that it was time to sort of put myself first. I was a bit hesitant because I was kind of like, I just don't know if having a coach is for me. Just not sure if it was sort of something that I would gel with at all. But I was just like, oh, you know what, like, what's to lose? Like, I'll just reach out to her and just have that initial kind of consult with her. I couldn't have done it without her. Like, I think having that check in with Steph like once a week, there's no way I would have sort of achieved the goals or sort of stuck with any of the goals that we put in place, without sort of having that coaching session with her. As much as you'd have your family to support you, like my partner is super supportive. It's not the same as kind of having that almost like third party to check in with. And there was no sort of getting away with not following through with what I said I would, because she bloody hell held me accountable to it. And it was something that I really looked forward to, like our Tuesday night sessions. It was, like talking to a friend, but a friend who was, really goal orientated and just in my corner, just like, cheering me on in my success. And if there were moments where I was sort of feeling a bit, shit or a bit average about anything, Steph would pick up on that and she'd help me see like the positives. And that was really nice because, I think naturally we're kind of our own worst critics, right? And you really do kind of focus on when things don't quite go right. And so it was really nice, to have someone who was just kind of there but being like, you know what, like, what about this, and this is just amazing, and look at these results, and look at how you feel, and look at what you did. And so that was like, it was really, really cool, really, really nice. Really surprising, like, not surprising that she was a great person, but just that element of coaching was just not something that I expected. And it was, a really, really pleasant surprise. She is extremely positive. She's extremely honest. She's really honest. She doesn't really beat around the bush. She doesn't sugarcoat anything, which is awesome because you don't want someone that's going to fluff around and, just to make you kind of feel better. Like she's, just, I think the positivity. I would say just do it. Just go out of your comfort zone. It very much was going out of my comfort zone. So I had heaps of doubts about it. I really wasn't sure if it was for me. And it's been one of the best things that I've done. Steph's kind of really, really, really encouraged me to sort of put myself forward because, as a mum, you put yourself last. Your kids are first, and then your household, and then your partner, and you do by default you sort of put yourself last. And it's really nice to have someone who goes, you know what, like, you are worth it. You're worth putting yourself first, and by sort of improving your life and making yourself the better person, you're going to help your family as well. Yeah, so if anyone's sort of like second guessing or unsure, like, just do it. I mean, you have that initial consult with Steph, so it's not like you're committed to it. If you meet her and for some strange reason you decide you don't gel with her, you don't have to go ahead with it. But yeah, so I'd say just do it. There's definitely nothing to lose from inquiring and getting into it. Just wanted to say a big thank you. Like, you've been amazing to me every week. You've been there for me when I've had some really terrible weeks. You've been there for me. Oh, I'm getting a little bit emotional. um, yeah, it's been really, really nice to have someone in my corner. And just to relate to and just to talk about life, and our calls as well. It's not just like a business call. It's been like having like a virtual friend again. I mean, me and Steph have gone back, we went to primary school together. We've known each other for years. So it's been really nice to reconnect and just gel straight away. I haven't seen her in so many years, and just, yeah. So thank you so much, Steph. I really, really appreciate everything that you've done for me over the last 12 weeks. Like, if you're thinking about it, just do it. I would definitely recommend just going for it. Take that leap, put yourself first, and yeah, you won't regret it.